to your right. Whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Get me and Mark out of it.
Oh, Mark's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're also fine. You're fine. You're good. You're good.
Everything's good. Everything is great when you're playing with your friends.
It wasn't my plan to be the meat shield.
You built a meat shield character. I mean, you do always walk around like, oh no, dude, I still have like 100 HP. I'm fine.
150.
Well, I am, but
that's not the point. Like,
I want to do the big hit with the big damage.
you might become even more of a face tank after you guys find Smiles' cache. It kind of depends on how you guys decide to distribute things. In all reality. But there's a couple things you can't do.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah, you know, there's some rewards waiting for you guys. You guys gotta find them though. Because they're in Smiles' hidden cache. And you don't know where that is.
Brother.
He did not tell you.
Brother. What are you gonna do, brother?
I don't know. What are you doing? You're sitting in a cloud eating peanut butter.
I'm talking to a guy.
You're currently, yeah.
Wait.
However, welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Shut up!
It is Zelly's turn.
Oh, good. I am so happy. I have so much movement speed that I need to use. I am charging, homeboy.
You spend another key point and you race in once again, right up into his face.
Who's here, motherfucker?
His owl eyes just dilate and expand.
I'm back.
I also have quick draw.
Okay.
I quick draw the immovable rod,
Okay.
and I jam it in his foot.
Ah, yes. The old jam in his foot and then pin him there move.
Yes.
Good. Roll the hit.
Come on, baby.
You good?
Yeah.
Are you having second thoughts or what?
No, I'm.
You were so ready and then you just stopped.
Well, I'm scared. I don't want to fuck up the roll. And I was like, maybe Adara can help me, but like I'm already in it.
She's used her action. Adara's able to give you all of those things because you usually ask in advance.
Yeah.
It is a standard action to cast.
Doesn't matter.
That's a good roll. 32.
32 is sufficient, yeah, you drive it straight through his foot, and as you go to activate it, it turns into like, his foot turns like smoke, and the visage of Justin TImberwood dissipates. The illusion is dispelled.
Damn, I was hoping I would also dissipate.
Nope, you're still in it.
Damn.
This bitch.
This bitch.
He still has
There are
all
a
of
bunch
his,
of books sitting right next to you, though.
and all of his mooks are still raiding the library.
And all his moves, yeah. There's straight up like maybe 15, 20 guys disappearing into this endless library, smoking workers, throwing books in bags.
Oh, dude.
Can I make a perception?
Absolutely.
Instead of like actually fighting them, you could just use your fucking speed and take their bags. That way they can't take the books.
Okay.
And then fight them afterwards. That way they can't fucking teleport out of here with the books.
That is a 30 perception. Do I
Third.
see him? That's what I'm specifically looking for, is another, where is he? And then just anything in general.
There is something weird, kind of like the shimmer of a mirage, just behind Thoth. And is it this time that you notice that his tome is not in his hands anymore?
This bitch. Okay. That's
Okay.
all I got for my turn.
Yeah, most excellent. NPCs, Mark is going to take a couple of swings. There's a critical and a hit. The first hit is 25 points of damage. And the critical, 8 plus 15 is 23. Times 2, 46, plus another 2, 48 points of damage.
Go Mark.
Go Mark!
Goddamn champion.
Massive damage. Most excellent. Grugnug is going to look to the bear. Makes a will save. It fails. Mark unleashes his halberd into it a couple of times, and then it bursts into flames and begins just incinerating. It becomes incredibly hot. Grugnug deals 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d6 points of fire damage. 10, 20, 25, 27 points of damage. Low roll. Fantastic. Adara is going to give you a fate die. So a d8 that you can utilize on any roll. And Amelia. It looks dangerous in there. She's just going to kind of softly call out. You do not hear. You and Mark do. Barely. I can enchant anything you need. I can make it better. But you're going to have to come to me. I can't wade into that.
As I'm like being like completely wrapped by a fucking snake.
Yeah, Mark kind of looks at you.
Yeah, just come over here.
Looks like he's going to leave the bear alone now that it's radiating massive amounts of heat. So he will probably run back for an enchantment.
Yeah.
Bonus. Fantastic. That is the NPC's turns. Ys, you are hanging out. I need a new will save at the top of your turn.
Do I still get a +4?
Yes.
Fantastic.
You guys all see Ys is just like stopped and is just standing there like.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. 25.
Pretty good. You're sitting with Justin, scooping your peanut butter.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
I'm just wondering what it is you're doing here and why you're so outwardly hostile towards us right out the gate. Now I understand with the monkeys. I do apologize for that.
The
Very
monkeys.
low-level monstrosities have a hard time differentiating target. You were blind that whole time. I'm sorry. A couple of the smaller monstrosities that I was given to berate attack some of your friends. They handled them
And-
mightily and
and-
didn't seem to have any real
And
damage
me.
to themselves.
Right. That shit fucking hurt, man.
None of the monkeys hit you.
But my feelings.
It must have been one of my men outside.
Something picked me up.
Oh, the monkey picked you up.
I
That's right.
don't know what that was.
That was one of the bigger ones. It's gone now. It was. I do apologize. But why the abject hostility?
It's kind of more like self-defense.
You know,
Um,
in that specific. But I mean, you do still want to be. You're continuing this aggression. It seems.
Right. So we're trying to help Thoth.
Why? What has he ever done for you? Besides not tell you things. He hoards all of this knowledge away that could help mankind.
Right.
Just keeps it for himself.
If we help him, we could get some of it.
Or you could just walk right into the library right now and just take all you want. The monstrosities won't keep him for long, but I can guarantee that you can steal more than he will give you.
This is a fucking god we're talking about. You make a
He's like the nerd of gods.
You make a noise too loud and it knocks you out of the fucking thing. Like, what kind of power do you think you're gonna keep all of the books? Like, he can literally just, bam, you're there. Like, bam, you're dead. Oh, bam, 1,000 pounds of peanut butter. Like, it's a god we're talking about here. Who are you?
Peanut butter.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, right. I am just a relatively low-tier monstrosity myself, not good enough to be a full magister. Quite. It's kind of weird how the bardic.
So you're
does
Mad
things.
King thing.
Oh, absolutely. Do you not know us at all?
Never heard of you before.
Never heard of you before.
Oh, well, I don't make it out everywhere. I'm a performer, just trying to do my job and make my way.
You are a performer?
Yes, one of the best, actually.
What do you-
I play the etheric keyboard.
This guy's playing the etheric keyboard. Oh
I mean, he
my
does
God.
kind of shred on it. Like, I ain't gonna front. It didn't work on Oozle, but like.
Amusing.
Yeah, you know, you call him a nerd, but you know, you play the keys and all that.
I'm not saying that
Right.
I'm not a nerd.
Right.
I'm just saying that when it comes to gods with powers and stuff, Thoth stays in his library.
So you just
Right.
called him a nerd. You're a fucking band kid. Who the fuck are you, Owlboy?
So I think as of right now, our alignment is with Thoth. Our future plans. It works more to be on his side.
I hope you understand that I'm just going to have to leave you here.
Like where?
And he disappears from in front of you.
Oh, okay.
And you are sitting amongst a tea set and a jar of peanut butter in the clouds.
Is
I
it
got
still-
you, East. Don't worry about
is
it.
Full?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
I'm gonna keep
There's
eating
some pleasant
peanut
music
butter.
playing in the background, nice keys.
Okay. Can I try to talk to my wife?
You reach out and pray.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Hey,
Hey,
babe.
babe.
Been a
It's
while.
me.
I know I don't call.
It's me. I know last time we hung out, just kind of giving you your space and all that.
Settling in the new job while
So I really hope you're settling in really well to the whole new being Lord Dragon thing. I don't know where the fuck I am, and I currently got teleported. Do you know how I can get out of here?
You do not hear a response.
Is she mad at you?
It's
She
okay.
getting the silent treatment.
You guys see East standing there, and he's just kind of like,
It's okay, East. I got you. I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it, buddy.
but not saying anything, telling, like,
Okay, yeah, no, he's
you
fine.
can determine.
What if I got mad enough I broke it?
Don't worry, I got you. I got you.
Excellent turn.
Okay.
Oozle, you are currently being grappled and undressed.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my standard to pop Collie's invincibility.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over at East, who is unfortunately 20 feet away from me.
Yeah.
But he's dazed, so this will help him. And I'm gonna use a swift and detonate my stored fireball from Grugnug in my shield.
Okay.
You said that's...
Thoth is good for half damage.
Is Thoth close enough? 20 feet?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh no!
Cool. Roll damage.
So you said Grugnug's fireball is 10d6?
Grugnug's fireball is 10d6.
Plus what?
Plus 10.
Oh, that's not what I like to see. Those are low numbers. I mean, a lot of low numbers, but low numbers nonetheless.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. Interesting.
Damn, that's only 45 points of damage.
45 points of damage. The gator does not seem near as affected as the snake thing is.
Good. Is it enough for it to fucking release me? After getting nuked.
Hold on a second. 45 points of fire damage. As just as the visage of your wife begins to descend down. She was around delayed. You feel an intense burning sensation, and you are brought right back to reality.
Sweet.
And you are screaming, Timberwood.
Very,
Make a
very
will
fun.
save, that's right. Ooh, not great. 45 points of damage. You, since you have been looking, that little mirage shimmer, when the fireball detonates, it like whooshes around as if there's a solid object there. You're brought back to reality. You are here in the present fight. Oozle, When you reopen your eyes after casting the spell, you find yourself outside.
Damn it! Makes sense.
There were books on Thoth's desk.
Oh, damn it! Fuck! That's fine.
There is a line of men behind you, like their backs are turned to you, and they've got these weird these weird wands raised up, and they are fighting the guard fiercely.
Ooh, I have something for that.
You do have a movement. Move action.
I do. I kind of don't use that. Can I hold my move? I want to be able to like hold my move like for my next turn, right?
No.
Damn.
You can utilize your movement at any point until your next turn.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just hold my move then, because I have a plan. I have a plan.
Okay. You hold your move action. It is the enemy's turn. The battle outside is raging on. The guys are kind of dispersing just a little bit. They seem to be trying to drag the guard a little bit away from the front door while still protecting the front door. One man falls, but for every commando that's falling, there's like a dozen of these guard constructs that are falling to these spells that they are shooting. They seem to be high-level magics.
Yeah.
They all seem to be, every now and then, one like looks over and talks into his shoulder. You see that each one of them has a little sending stone set on their armor.
Roger.
I got something for them next turn.
They got their little commando radios going. On the inside, the monstrosities are going about their business, distracting and attacking Thoth. Woozle, I need a perception check, since you were the only one in position to possibly hear this.
Nope.
Natural 1.
Yep. It's been good for him today.
You have Adara's 19.
Yeah.
Switch it out for.
Yeah, I'll switch it for that. It might seem important to see what's going on out here.
Yeah. Totals to
19 plus 9, 28.
28. Yeah, you hear almost simultaneously there's a kind of like ripple pause in fire as each guy is receiving a message. And the guy that kind of looks in charge of this crew kind of looks up and, "Mission accomplished! Get ready to bail!" And a good chunk of them seem to start morphing from kind of like defending the entire gate to they start shifting towards one side, moving kind of towards, like they're going to get towards the edge of this jelly eventually.
I want to use my held movement
Okay?
and interpose myself in between them and where they're trying to move to.
The whole group?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you race your way down, and as you're racing your way down, you notice right where you were standing, 3, maybe 5 new commandos appear. As Itzeli, you hear deep within the bowels of the library a couple, "Ah!" So they're teleporting out. And they're booking it too, and you just interpose yourself, and the commander, he does not seem to be, it doesn't seem like he's going to run into you. It looks like he's going to run and then curve around you.
I have a lot of movement speed. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you're kind of playing that juggling game. The one guy kind of stops and he's like, "Out of the way, sir."
You're gonna have to kill me.
Boys, and with that, all of the blasters just point at you. Couple dozen, yeah, and spells are just unleashed. How many rounds of invincibility do you have?
Oh shit. Yeah. Actually, fucking roll that. Come on, Collie. Woo! 4 rounds.
5 rounds. Oh yeah, you rolled.
I rolled a 3, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, they are just hitting and absorbing. And you notice as they're shooting, some of them start splitting and moving in different directions, so that at least some of them can get around you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Good move. That's their turn. Itzeli, it is your turn.
Okay, I go to to tackle and grapple homeboy. I'm going to spend a key point for an extra attack.
Okay. Grabbing the shimmery.
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
where you are.
You race up to where the mirage was. It is still an invisible creature, so there's still a 50% miss chance. But roll your grapple.
28.
28 is sufficient.
Can she
Highs or
use her
lows?
fate die from Adara to help with the mischance?
Possibly.
High.
79. Yeah, you connect with an invisible creature and tackle him to the ground. You hear Justin let out a grunt.
Okay.
You should tell Thoth that he has his book.
Yes, that is absolutely. Going for a pin.
Okay?
That's a little lower. 24.
24 does not succeed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Thoth, you need to turn around. He has your book.
Thoth does not seem to hear you. You're too quiet.
Tug on his bird pant leg.
He is currently fighting monstrosities.
Thoth, excuse me, sir. Sir.
He does not seem to notice.
Yeah, I mean that's really all I can do.
Take the
this
book
turn.
from him.
I can next round if he doesn't apparate.
Wait, how many attacks have you used? Do you grapple
Well,
them and then you
I had
try
to
to
I didn't
move.
move.
Oh.
It was,
Two.
yeah, it was unfortunately 10 feet instead of 5.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's unfortunate.
You
But you
have
got him in your arms right now. Holding him tenderly. NPCs, Mark is continuing to lash out at the bear. 2 good solid connections. Almost a crit on 1. 5, 3, 8, 23. And...
Oh, shit. Well, it's kind of too late
Mark
now.
does not release on the bear, 'cause the bear is currently immolating.
I have a +4 on grapple that I forgot to add, but it's too late now.
Mark runs back to Amelia. Amelia slaps his halberd, and it starts glowing and vibrating with energy. And he takes a second move to get into it with the snake thing.
That is quite
Bear
charred.
Burns. And that is 11 points of damage. As Grugnug, he'll just focus fire at the bear. He turns his focus and he holds out his hand and he just like raises it, and the fire around the bear begins to spin into a bit of a tornado, and it seems to just burn more and more intensely. He'll spend his magical energy for the round to reburn. That is 10. Oof, not great. 22 points of damage. The bear is looking fucked up. Thoth gets involved as well at this point, and he just kind of under his breath goes, "No, that's quite enough of that." And he snaps his fingers, and you hear horrendous screams far off inside the library. Oozle, outside, you see multiple mangled bodies appear on the front doorstep.
Gross.
Like just limbs twisted, bones jetting out from their black suits, ruptured everything, puddles of blood, basically.
Gross.
East, you're back.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Yeah, you pull out a healing potion and drink.
Jesus Christ, please.
Soldier, I got you, buddy.
My God.
Oh no.
What happened?
You broke the rules.
And as you pull the flask down from your face, you are outside the front gate.
Oh damn. Did I still get the flask though?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Oh thank God.
And you can roll your own healing.
Sweet.
You are not on the front steps, though. You are, like, down the walkway closer to your boat.
Broke a big
This is
rule.
this is your second offense.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
See what's going on outside?
You just see. Oh no, you're far.
Yeah, pretty far.
You'd be able to see Oozle trying to like interpose himself between
Just
the
in a
20
fucking
commandos.
cloud of
23.
smoke and fire.
23. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are just spells being levied at Oozle, and they are just bouncing off of him left and right. It's making this little cool shimmering. He's like a disco ball
33,
of magic.
sorry.
33, even better.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The commandos seem to be moving in a very tactical way as they're kind of almost like blinding him with the spells, starting to semicircle move around him. They're heading towards the edge.
They're trying to get out?
Like they're gonna run and jump off the jelly or something.
How big is this jelly? Like, how tall is it?
It's a good couple acres. So they've got maybe 100 yards.
No, like
still
how,
to
like
make it.
how, like how tall?
Oh, it's in the clouds. It's way higher than any dude can just
Like-
jump out of.
Like the ceiling?
Oh, the ceiling? Oh, very tall. Yeah, hundreds of feet.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to turn into a dragon.
You utilize your power.
Size large.
Yes. And you transform Silver Dragon, correct?
Yes, sir.
You transform into your Silver Dragon form.
And I'm gonna go help. Go try to help Oozle.
Yeah, move to drink the potion, standard transform. Next round you'll
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Oozle, you are trying to interpose yourself between as many of these commandos as possible. They seem to be kind of just flowing off of you. They're just keeping, 20, 30 feet of space and using these spell things to just hammer you. The guard is closing in on them though. They're gonna need to move like fast.
Okay, so I'm gonna hope that this works then. So these dudes they're unleashing all their fucking firepower on me, and it is
For the most part.
yeah, and it is.
There's still a couple that are keeping guard
Yeah.
at bay kind of deal.
But the ones that are shooting me,
Yeah.
they are very clearly seeing that like
It's not working.
I don't give a shit.
Yes.
So
They're not happy about it.
I'm hoping that not only are they not happy about it, but they're a little bit spooked of Oozle as well.
Are you going to roll
I
one of your
am-
abilities or roll
yes.
straight intimidate?
So I am going to pop my Conquering Presence, and
DC.
DC is 19 on that, and I'm hoping again that they're
A couple of them
spooked.
A couple of them are spooked. A couple of
Good.
them are getting a little worried.
Good. And then I'm gonna add, I'm gonna roll and Intimidate on top of that
Okay.
to try to like
Fear.
fear them and get the stragglers, the ones that weren't feared from the ability. Hopefully, the big honkin' Oozle is enough to be like, oh no, and they get spooked. So, please,
That's a good roll.
that's a nat 20, baby. So
That's what you needed because they also had a nat 20.
that is grand total of 48.
48. They are intimidated.
Good.
Because it's a nat 20 though, the ones that were already intimidated do not elevate to feared.
That's fine. As long as, like, I spook them enough to maybe, like, I don't know, the guards can get in here a little bit easier because they're looking at this fucking honking
A
man.
couple of them are like, what the fuck is this? What the shit is this? And then one of them's just like, ignore him, get to the exfil.
Okay, and then the one that says that.
That commander guy.
Yeah, cool. I don't have, like, a standard or anything, but I still have my move. The one that, like, says that, Oozle's just gonna,
Like
like,
stomp up to.
yeah, like, just, like, basically, like, appear in front of him because I'm still very fast.
You do so.
Like, as he's like, just ignore. And yeah, that's unfortunately that's it for me.
Excellent. It is their turn. You run up into his face and he's like, fuck, and he throws something from his belt at you.
Yeah.
Pulls the pin, throws it up into your face.
Can I try to catch it for pool points?
Absolutely. Yeah, reflex. That's good on the roll.
21.
Yeah, you just catch it with your humongous hand. And it pops. inside your hand, and you shrink
Yeah.
and return to medium size.
Oh, that's lame.
It is a dispel magic grenade.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I also completely forgot that I was
Still large.
very large.
A big boy. Yeah, so you return to medium size. That is dispelled, but that is the only active spell. Oh, you lose your fate die from Adara, the D8.
Oh!
Because you also had that. Those were the only concurrent spells cast on you. It did not roll well enough, and since you had active spells on you, it affects those first and then goes for magic items. Kind of how it works. So yeah, that's what happens. They all start just splitting. The guy, what is your CMD?
27 now.
That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
He rolls very well. He gives you this kind of weird, like you're just standing there solidly, but you're interposing yourself between him and the edge. And he just like straight football rolls you, and he just sprints away. They've all stopped shooting. There is no more spells being slung. The guard are starting to close distance very fast, and they are running. The first of the guys have made it to the edge, and they are just jumping off.
Okay. Lame.
In your arms, Justin TImberwood materializes, and he goes, "Listen, there's no need for violence." And he immediately tries to cast a spell. This does provoke an attack of opportunity, and you have the chance to disrupt the spell.
I'm gonna use the D8 of inspiration, and it's a stunning fist.
Stunning fist.
The
right to
DC
face.
is now 20.
All right.
That's pretty good. 29, 34.
Absolutely.
'Kay.
Plus the grappling. Oh, yeah. It's 20 fortitude save or something, that's correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Close, but he does succeed.
Okay.
And damage, because then he'll have to make a concentration check against that to get his spell off.
17.
17. Ooh, not a great roll either, but he is able to maintain the spell. And you feel your arms collapse. Now pretty damage. Yeah, you fall down. He is no longer in your arms. It is... The monstrosities are going. Mark and the snake have a little bit of a bout. It picks him up off the ground and starts swirling around with him, and he is just gleefully cleaving through arms as they try to peel off armor and take things from him. And he doesn't care about a single thing on his person other than his halberd. And they don't seem to be getting that from him. It's Zoe. It is your turn.
First, I would like to make another perception.
Absolutely.
It's not great. 19.
19,
Looking for him.
no.
No. Yeah. Okay.
There is, however, in your hand, a little card.
What does the card say?
It says, thanks for coming to the performance. You've been an excellent guest.
Okay.
Bitch!
I'm gonna quick draw 4 clown tokens.
4 clown tokens. All right.
Smiles.
You feel Thoth become disappointed.
I need a favor. I tried, but I didn't hit him. I didn't punch him hard enough. Should have hit a little harder. Justin TImberwood, the owl monstrosity guy, has Thoth's book. Do you want to switch it out with something else, like
Adora.
have these chocolates here. Maybe put the chocolates in his bag and bring me back the book.
Oh, you miss a perfect opportunity to have him switch it out for like just a joke book, like just a book of really bad jokes.
Damn. A pun book. Book of puns.
Does it well enough that like he just thinks that Thoth is just carrying around a book of really bad puns.
You're asking a tall order.
That's why I
You
gave
just
you
hear the voice.
4 tokens, man. That's more than we paid you in a while.
Oh, it's more than you paid me in a while, but I did just give you those as payment.
It's to be used.
Yes, of course. I'm just saying, like, let's make a deal.
Okay.
What do you got to offer?
My eternal soul.
What do you want?
I want, like, a temple. And not like, some little bullshit stack of stone shrine thing. I don't get, like, official I want an official temple.
I can do that.
Back at your town.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll make you a temple, a good one.
The clown tokens disappear from your hand. And you hear a horn honk.
My chocolates are gone.
And your chocolates are gone. What else did you have on your person?
An immovable rod, an exploding wand, a ruby, a black rose coin, one pretty good health potion, my jug of rage wine, the duck, one remaining plus 20 jump potion, a couple 2d4 healing scrolls, a gem of wondrous power, and 4 white symbiotes.
There's something else in your pockets.
Oh?
It's a frog.
Oh, okay. I like frogs.
Does the
It
frog
does not
like
seem
you?
happy to be in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't, but it's in my pocket, so it's mine
You're
now.
keeping it? Okay.
It's gonna be toady.
It's just holding a
The
frog
tome does not
against its
appear.
wheel.
Bro, what the fuck?
There is no response. Excellent turn. NPCs.
I'm gonna use my move. Here we go.
Another critical on Mark's end. Mark is having a time with this snake. And he begins laughing just a little bit, but then stops himself from getting too loud as the understanding sinks back into his brain. But he is slicing into this thing as Grugna continues to burn the bear, and the gator seems to be doing the most against Thoth, but it seems to be very resistant to just about everything. As Thoth just kind of goes, I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to outsource. And he snaps his fingers, and a familiar face appears next to him. Someone that you guys just relatively recently met and had a conversation with. John the Bonebreaker. And he just kind of looks at him, he's like, what the fuck is this? And he looks and he's like, ugh. And Thoth looks at him and goes, smiles, told me I could call you home. And he just kind of looks at the monstrosities and goes, okay. And he cracks his knuckles, steps up to the gator, and just grabs the top and lower jaw and begins to just pry. And you see the most disgusting smile you've ever seen grace his face. As John the Bonebreaker is brought in, and Thoth just kind of takes a step back, and he starts patting himself, and he goes, oh no. Oh no, oh no. And he just looks at you for a moment.
I asked Miles to get it back. I gave him God tokens. He took my chocolates.
Smiles hasn't?
Well, it's better than the other guys having it.
Is it?
Well, I expected him to exchange it for the chocolates and give it back to me so I could return it to you, but...
Why would you ever expect him to do that?
Well, because he's the only one I had tokens for.
It's gotta be somewhere around here. He keeps getting in somehow. Thoth looks frantic. Absolutely beyond.
Did you want me to let them take it?
No, of course not, but
This was the option I had.
could you not talk to anybody else?
I tried to get your attention and you didn't listen.
And with that, you find yourself out front.
I screamed from here. I fucking tried. You didn't listen, and you have these bullshit rules where I couldn't talk any fucking louder. I had to whisper to you because you have fucking library rules. You goddamn fucking nerd.
East. Top of the turn order too.
There's still a bunch of dudes trying to like.
There's still a decent. There's a smaller group of guys trying to escape. They are basically out.
Can I like where are they going when they jump off?
They seem to just be jumping off. You don't
Wanna-
have any like angle to see below, I guess.
Could I get?
You can go fly out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go fly out into the clouds. It looks like they're just bailing into the clouds.
But like, where are
Into
they?
storm.
Where are they landing into?
You go then below the.
Yeah.
storm. You do not see any of them exiting yet, but the clouds are very thick, and you probably fly a lot faster than they
I can
fall.
see through the clouds.
That's right, you can see through the clouds. Yeah, you see as they're jumping out, they're hitting this button kind of close to their abdomen, and these webbings are coming out from like wrist to ankle. They got wingsuits, and they're starting to take vertically,
Oh my god.
and they are heading east back towards mainland.
Okay, I'm gonna just say flying much quicker than gliding. Get them.
You definitely have speed on them, but they are starting to kind of disperse.
How big are they?
They're just people,
Like
medium-sized creatures.
medium-sized creature?
Get
Yeah,
them.
you can
Damn.
easily grab 2 or 3.
Damn. Well, no, I
Get
have
them, get them before they disperse. You can just fucking
as the
blast them.
the silver dragon has a wind wall, but like they're medium. It says it has the way it works. It can't let anything fly that's like below an eagle.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So it's not-
smaller.
Yeah, it's not that.
So that would not work in that case.
You can try to spend a
might-
hero point to
It
buff
very
it up.
well might, throw them off course or something.
Can I
but
spend a
it would
hero
not
point to buff it
send
up,
them
though?
straight. You most certainly could spend a hero point to buff it up.
Okay. How big? Like, are they in like a cone? Like, are they like
yes.
relatively
'Cause they're
close
coming up from
together?
the same area, and they're all kind of going the same way, but they're hitting different altitudes, and they're dispersing. They're staying far away from each other so they don't collide.
You can breach
Also,
them
they don't want to be too terribly close together because they're just worried of lightning arcing from the clouds and striking all of them.
all. Or a dragon.
Or a dragon?
Dragon.
I don't think they were anticipating a dragon.
True.
They
Fair.
never do.
They can't. They think they're extinct. News of you guys bringing Spoon in hasn't come back towards their area just yet. It's probably close, but
Well, it's not that. Well, you could probably make it like okay. So base spell I get a 10 by 5 foot. But with hero points,
you could make it bigger, or you could make it more potent. How many hero points do you have?
if I spent like 2, I could probably do more.
You could do both. 2 hero points is a big spin.
As they're gliding, your just wind wall just pushes them right back to the top.
I also have a web. Shoot out a giant ass web. For some reason,
Just a
silver
normal
dragons
spell,
have webs.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just catch them all. Just,
Okay.
just as they jump.
So it says I can do it in like cylinders or
Yes.
like squares.
Yes.
Could I do it in like a circle?
A cone,
Like, yeah.
or like a cylinder.
Well, I'm trying to think of a way I could
A
like
sphere?
close like all, yeah, like a sphere.
Sure. Whatever.
Okay.
You're spending hero points, man. I'll give you just about anything.
I
you
ain't
want, really.
fucking bet, dude.
You just want to make this horrid sphere of tempest that just whirls them around inside it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Blenders
they
them up.
start, they
How
start
many?
getting caught in.
How many of them can I get?
You could feasibly get all the guys dropping off. There might be 1 or 2 of the stragglers that are just a little too far away.
Could I cast it and then hunt down the stragglers?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch them all in the
You
tempest.
cast, and then you use your move action. You catch up to the first guy. His wings, and he's just like, You
Oh my
snag it on
God.
your next turn.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Will have to be what it is. He gets onto his little. He crumples into a ball really quick to try to like lose altitude on you, and you hear him shouting into his shoulder, and he's like, "We got aerial combatants! Pull us out now! Now!"
I swear to God.
I just like to picture just depositing all of these dudes that just dared raid Thoth's fucking library just in front of him, like, tell him what you
Have
did.
him in a giant ball. Fantastic.
Tell him what you did.
Guys. Tell him what you did. Oozle, these guys are running and jumping away from you.
Okay. I want to make a perception to see if I can see fucking Owlboy. You know what? I'm gonna spend a bit of luck on that.
A little bit of luck.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna spend both my bit of lucks.
Dan more
Alright.
aggressively nod.
Alright, so that's gonna
Yeah.
bring that to an unnat 20 plus my perception 9, so 29.
29 total, you do not.
Damn. That's about good as I could have got.
Just about.
Could I spend prestige?
Not after the fact.
Dang.
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 Mighty unfortunate.
Mighty unfortunate indeed.
What do you do for your turn?
Schmeck.
Yeah, is Commander Dude like still making his way towards the edge?
Watch your friend
he
Donald
seems to
hunt them the
be like,
fuck down.
You know, I'm going to be the last man out kind of deal.
Ah, no, you're not. I'm gonna run up to him
Okay?
and then I'm gonna hit him with a shackle of war.
Yeah. His etheric chain unleashes from you to him, and just as he's like, all right, go, 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 and he goes to jump himself, he just, and just like looks down and looks back and sees you.
And I'm just gonna start reeling him in and dragging him towards me.
Scorpion his ass right now.
Yeah.
Pulls out another one of those orb things and he just like cracks it on the chain. Nothing.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna laugh as I continue to pull, and I'll roll an intimidate check just cause fuck him.
Okay.
Ah. 36?
He is frightened.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. You can feel it.
Good.
A little bit of poo in the pants.
Excellent. Enemy's turn. Your dude bro tried to use the Dispel Magic Grenade. Had no effect. The rest of the commandos are out. However, they are caught. Most of them are caught in the storm. The monstrosities are beginning to fall fast as John is gleefully just running his way through them. And Thoth begins just like upturning things and looking around frantically. And he starts to make his way towards the library very slowly. And he begins muttering to himself.
Oh, Smiles probably put it in the cache that he has that we need to find.
We're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out.
Well,
And you start snatching just a couple other commandos.
yeah.
Just hawking him into the
There's
tempest.
a weird combination of like these Dispel Magic Grenades being thrown against you, but they have no effect. And
Yeah, they
like,
can't throw anything through the.
buck knives are in the Tempest. I'm talking about the guys that you're physically catching. They're like smashing these little things against you, thinking that you're some kind of spell, but
Right.
it's not functioning because you are a solid creature,
Fantastic.
and not under any spell effects or any enchantments right now. And you bring them back,
Bring them all back.
and you direct the wind, and it deposits the guys as you are just destroying this commander.
Still just dragging him towards me.
Yeah, he reaches you, and he's still got his little like wand thing, and he is unloading spells at you. But
I'm gonna
by the time that you,
grab the barrel of it and just like stick it under my chin. Go ahead.
he does not stop. He is activating the shit out of it. Yeah, but just about the time that the guard force starts getting there and starts putting him into restraints, and you draw a blade against his throat, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Smash his head in with your flail, however you decide to do it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't keep this
on
one
top, and they start becoming arrested, and their equipment seized.
How's it going, guys?
Ooh, actually,
I caught him
before I kill him,
Yeah.
I'll like just keep attached to him so that like questions could be asked before I kill this guy.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's the head
Commandos are
honcho.
Deposited. You guys are effectively out of initiative. You kind of rejoin yourselves inside the temple.
No, I go to the cubby.
You go to your cubby.
I need a fucking drink. Fuck Thoth.
Yeah, you go to your cubby. You have a drink.
Unappreciative fucking bastard.
He's looking around frantically. You do still see him.
Yeah, I'm going in the fucking library at this point.
Yeah, you hop over to the library. It seems like nobody's stopping you.
No.
And there's nothing. Yeah, everybody's kind of in emergency mode.
Yeah, I'm in the...
There might be like one janitor bot, and he's like, "Wait," and you just walk past him.
Yeah.
Show him aside, motherfucker.
Perception
You pass the butter.
Yeah.
for anything that looks a little sus or has some sort of clown something.
The
or-
library is seemingly endless, and it has many different wings, many different sections. Where do you start? And for you guys, the guard thanks you for grabbing them. You gotta stay next to Dude Bro. Do you wish to join the Zelly inside, or do you stick with the guard and Oozle and kind of see what happens?
I want to stick with Garnoozle.
Okay.
And we go hang out with Thoth. A little bit inside.
Well, they're not going to go into hang out with Thoth. They're arresting and taking away all the stuff from these guys.
Okay.
Commandos, which is going to
Well-
take them a good while to do. There's.
I'll go in with Thoth.
You go inside. Okay.
Yeah.
I assume you turn back to normal.
Like, I mean, do I have to?
You kind of do, yeah. It's going to be real hard
Just
to not.
trounce into the library as a fucking...
Yeah.
Keeps getting teleported back out, but just keeps walking back in.
Grubnug runs to join Thoth. Grant just kind of goes and sits in the corner and starts muttering to himself. Amelia's comforting him. Kay finally, like, I can see again. I'm back, everybody. What happened? Wow, that's a lot of blood. Could I,
Hey, you missed it, buddy.
And he just kind of like looks around. He's like, "Could I?" And he just pulls out a vial and like scoops a little up, and kind of like.
Good call. I go to the fiction section.
Go to the fiction aisle. It is dusty.
It's a terrible perception. It's a 15.
You see Adora sitting on a beanbag, and she just looks at you. Hi.
Hi.
You can't talk very loud in here. And she just like runs up and hugs you.
I am so glad to see you.
Yeah, no, I'm just really excited. It's great.
When you were deposited here,
Uh-huh.
can you show me exactly where that was?
Oh, yeah. And she just like points. And at a point in the cubby, the children's fiction section, there is an area where all the spines of the books are color arranged to the shape of a clown.
Yeah.
And in the middle is a book that on the spine there is a lock.
The frog. Put the frog in the lock.
It is not a frog-shaped lock.
They're pretty squishable.
Yeah, they're pretty squishy.
Like, seems like it's
yeah,
forte.
I mean,
put that fucking frog
I
on that
punched the
lock.
book with the lock. That's
just
what I
punched
got. Yeah.
You find yourself outside.
Damn.
You injured a book.
Okay.
And you are outside, you see Oozle chained to a man, and just about all the commandos, it looks like, being arrested.
Hey, Smiles, give you a key at any point?
No.
Fuck. All right. Go back in. Same
Yeah.
spot.
You go racing back into the same spot. You pass East. You take him with you. You just follow.
I'm trying to
Smiles
talk
ever
to
give you
Thoth.
a key?
Okay, you're gonna go up to Thoth. Grugnug's with Thoth. Mark will go with you.
Smiles ever give you a key?
What? No, I've never seen Smiles.
Oh, well. You've seen Thoth? That's kind of cool.
That's not true. I saw Smiles the one time when you guys did the dragon thing. It's fucking weird.
Hey, my wife you're talking about.
Sorry. You yell, hey, that's my wife you're talking about, and you find yourself outside.
God damn it.
You are on your boat, and you have to run back.
Okay. This guy's real fucking stickler.
It is a permanent effect on the building. It is not Thoth enacting the rule. The rule is imposed on the library.
He's not even a sexy librarian. He's a fucking bird.
You don't know what he's got going on underneath that suit?
You race back to Thoth.
He could
You
be
and Mark
jacked.
race to the fiction section,
Yeah.
and you see the book with the lock on it once again. And Mark goes, that would make a lot of sense.
Any ideas?
I don't know, does Smiles have, like, a thing? I'm not a very religious man.
Yeah, he's like a trickster
At this
douchebag.
point, though, I should totally be.
Yeah, there's a lot of God stuff going on.
You know, like, I always knew they were real and stuff, but I didn't, like,
Nah, they around.
I
my
didn't
guy.
figure, I just, you know, not like they care, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they really don't.
Yeah, so, like,
Hey, that's my wife you're
but
talking
if,
about.
but if we're going to be, like, running into them on a regular basis, I should probably, like, you know,
Read up on him.
figure it out.
Yeah, trickster.
Yeah.
So, like,
Trickster, does he have, like, a calling card? He got, like, a thing?
clowns. He gave me a duck.
Gave you a duck. He's got clowns. Right, it's a clown shape.
Yeah.
It's like that tracks. But a clown isn't like...
Spoons. He's got a thing for spoons.
Spoons are kind of key shaped. Do you got a spoon on you?
I have a bendy straw.
You don't carry, like,
Grab
a spoon in your pack or something?
Yeah, sure you
There's
would.
probably one on the ship.
Okay, let's go find a fucking spoon.
Grab the fucking jug.
You race back out.
Wait. No, we do have a spoon. He gave us... He like, no, didn't it like one of us like specifically ask for a spoon? Like one of the last, I swear to God we did, and like we just got a normal ass spoon from Smiles.
At one point, yeah, he did give us. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was Haraway's thing.
It was Haraway that got the spoon. And you go onto the ship, and that spoon is on the ship.
Fucking take the spoon.
Yeah.
Go back in.
It sits, and it turns, and you hear an unlocking sound. And the books form into one, and a door opens. There is kind of like the cringiest bachelor pad you've ever seen, just kind of stuffed in there, and in the middle is a little pile of things with a sticky note on it that just says, hey, thanks, guys. Good work.
I gather up the shit, and then do I happen to see the book with a 17?
Thoth's tome is in there.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, I have the book. I have the thing. Smart, carry some of this shit.
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry.
Sorry, I've only got 2 hands.
Yeah, there's a couple books in there. They seem to be like copies of Thoth's books.
Copies.
Not of the tome,
Oh,
but of
random
library
books. Gotcha. Okay.
as well as a couple other odd end things that we'll get into in a second when we kind of party up. Yeah, you have Thoth's tome. Do you open it?
Could.
Man, I was just blind.
It's like reading the Elder. I'm reading the Elder Scroll, bro.
Right, I was about to say, I feel as if...
No, I would not. No.
Okay.
That's a bad plan.
You do not open it. You walk out of the bachelor pad, and just about immediately upon exiting the door with Mark, it closes and the clown disappears, and Thoth just like materializes in front of you.
I have your book.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got the guys gone and stuff, and
Yes, hold on. I'm very thankful, but I gotta figure out what. And it's here, and he just disappears. And Grubner's like,
my wife got the power and stuff.
Yeah, he materializes in
have
front of you, and he
questions.
just holds out his hand and grabs it from you. Did you open it? No, you still seem sane. Good.
No, like that just seemed like a bad plan. I was never much of a reader. Like I can read. I just, and a book that's yours seemed like a bad plan. So I found your book.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We can talk about some kind of reward when we convene.
We're convened.
2 of you.
Oh,
Another
you-
2 of you were inside the library. 4 of you were still at the gate, and one of you is outside with my
Gotcha.
officers.
You mean everybody together?
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's do
Please.
that.
This way. Thoth makes his way back to you and Grugnug and collects you two. What questions are you asking the guard? The commander.
Who sent you?
Where's Martha? Where are the drugs?
No, I'm gonna
Daddy?
ask.
Flashes a hand.
Primarily, I want to know if there was. What was your objective? Was there anything in particular you were here for?
Eat shit.
I'll roll another intimidate as like I just grab the chain and like yank really hard, but like also like hold him, and I'm just essentially tearing on his like soul with this chain.
He grunts in pain.
For a 45.
Yeah, he is sweating profusely. Kill me now.
Oh, but that wouldn't be fun.
I'll never break.
And he's broken.
Something tells me you will.
I don't know shit. I'm just a door kicker, man. They don't tell me nothing.
You were in charge. What was your mission? Because you said the mission was accomplished.
I'm taking books. We all loaded up our little bags of holding, but you guys got them back. Mission's failed.
What in
Get him next
particular
time.
were you looking for?
We didn't have time to look for things particular.
Which arm would you say is your favorite?
Fuck you.
Cool. I'll break both.
Yeah, you just start snapping. The guard, like, hold him down, but they do not stop you from doing that by any
Cool.
means. There are guard
We're the
that are,
good guys.
that are, you know, interviewing other
Y'all ain't here.
He screams in pain. But over the course of your torturous time, you do not get much more out of him.
Yeah, okay.
And at the point where it seems like he is broken, it realistically seems like Timberwood had his own plan. They did, at some point, scatter a couple things that they were given into the library, but he doesn't know what they were for or what they were.
I noticed some of those.
And yeah, the commandos were supposed to grab books, hold the gate, and wait for the mission accomplished call, and then bail.
Cool. Yeah, no, he's, yeah, I'll kill him and mosey on the inside.
Yeah, the chain disappears. You guys convene inside. Thoth stands before you.
I'm just gonna brush over the fact that you just tortured that man for information,
Grateful.
got nothing, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, can't win them all.
I would like to grant each of you at least a small boon for the help that you have done. And a little butler bot shows up with this chest, and it opens up, and there are little silver brooches in the shape of a scroll. These wards will activate if at any point you are to take lethal damage. They're not extremely powerful, but they will give you some healing to hopefully stave off death. They are 2d8 plus 10 wards. If you at any point drop it to 0 or below, they will automatically prot.
Okay.
Also, to each of you, depending on what you desire, I could give you a tome that makes you stronger, or more dexterous, more charismatic. I could give you a tome to teach you advanced battle techniques, or to advance battle techniques that you are already familiar with. You could take it in cash as well. I have both gold and god tokens.
Oh my god, tokens.
This is your choice between 4. This is an extra feat, an improvement upon a feat that you already have, an ability score increase, or cash or god token.
How much of an ability score increase are we looking like?
You're looking at a +2. to the score, so +1 to the modifier. And that is a permanent effect upon reading the tome.
Seeing as how I both saved your tome, you ignored me, and then found your tome and returned it to you, I feel like I should get extra reward.
I think that's a fair ask.
I would like a tome of ability score increase and gold.
Fine.
Thank you. Got it. I'm gonna take a +2 to strength.
Okay, +2 to strength.
How
and
much money
the
we
cash
looking
out is 5,000 gold pieces.
Dope.
Would I get 5,000 if I went with the gold?
If you were to go 5,000, yes.
Is it +2 to the score or the
To
modifier?
the score, so
Okay.
just +1 to the modifier.
Okay.
We could also just get an extra feat.
Dude, that's what I'm
An
saying.
extra feat or an improvement to a feat you already have.
Is there an improvement to Jotun's grip?
There is no technical improvement to feats besides mythic feats. It is going to be a custom-made thing.
So, like, could I get that custom made thing
Yes.
to increase?
Yes.
Jotun's
and
grip?
for Jotun's grip, it would be simply, instead of one size category larger, you can wield 2 size categories larger. Just absolute, the most ridiculous of anime style.
Yeah, because with all my buffs, it's already at Colossus.
So it would add another d6. Yeah.
So that would be 66. That's obscene.
Is that what you choose?
Oh, you know,
That's some fat damage, dude.
that is some fat damage. And Lord help them if I crit.
Is there
Okay.
is there anything above improved critical?
Above improved critical.
Mhm.
There are other critical feats that require improved critical. There's bleeding criticals, there's stunning criticals, dispelling criticals. There's a whole improved critical feat tree.
Okay.
But those usually require a very high base attack bonus. I don't think you qualify for anything on that. Because it does have to be a feat that you level-wise
Yeah.
and prerequisite-wise qualify for. Are you going to take an extra feat? Is that what you're thinking?
I want to check out some of these feet. If not, then I'm just going to take an extra 2 to my dex.
Okay.
Yeah. If not, it'll be probably.
Oh, man. Oh, Thoth. So, the ones that were invading scattered these small beads across your library that seem to have vanished after they threw them.
Oh, quite concerning. I will have the staff start on that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now,
I see you've got your bard, and Adora's just... Please take her out of here.
we will. But we still have questions before we were rudely interrupted. These pins, I'll pull the second one out. Do you know how to reverse these effects?
With a little time, I most certainly could. I've paid you out. I can't keep divulging secrets. It's not my thing.
I understand this, however, I know that in your godly time, this may seem inconsequential to you. However, there are many children that have been stuck with these and are living as vegetables, and we cannot figure out these spells to break it.
Do you wish for this information to be your food?
Selfish or selfless? Fucking paladin boy.
We're also about to get a
Yes.
bunch of cool shit from Smiles too, so I
Yeah,
feel
Yeah,
like
we're
it's
also
worth
about to
it.
get a bunch more cool shit.
You no longer
This is side
group
quest.
type Jotun's grip, and I will get you the dossier, the little paper that I have on the spell. I do not have it pulled up right now. But yes, you will now know how to undo that suspended animation spell.
Thank you.
For Smiles'
my
pile of stuff.
God.
Let's bust through this nice and quick, and we'll call her a wrap on session.
I took critical focus, by the way.
You took critical focus? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll reroll.
Primo right in the prerequisites. All you need is a proof critical base attack +9.
Okay, perfect. Some of the tomes that Smiles has. There is the Pact of Blood. It is a basic soul magic spell that grants the caster a hit point increase whenever they slay an enemy. It is 1 hit point per kill and can stack up to 50% of your total natural maximum hit points.
Now, before you get so excited here, who really takes all the fucking damage?
I mean, if you
Yes.
want to keep taking the damage, you can keep taking the damage.
I'm just saying, you fucking...
Oh, let's
And
get
that
through
will
the
only
list.
go for one person.
Yeah, let's get through the list, and then we will split it up, and we can do that off stream if we need to.
There is Forceful Charge, a brutal form of force magic. The effect is when charging the opponents, they make a fortitude save or be stunned for the round and knocked back 10 feet.
That's... How many times can you do that?
Yes. It has to be a charge action.
Alright.
There is Shielded, a simple but naturally permanent spell. It grants 1 temporary HP to a maximum of your level, and it recharges at 1 hit point per round. So it would be to a maximum of 9 currently, and every time you lose hit points the next round, you get 1 temporary hit point
No.
on top of it. There is the Glass Cannon spell. It is a form of soul magic banned for harmful effects. You start every encounter with half your hit points, but re-roll all damage die when below half hit points, taking the better result. So it does not have your hit points. You start at half hit points with this ability active. And you can heal back up to your normal full hit points inside combat, but once you go above half hit points, the effect stops. But once you drop back below, it begins again. There is Meditation in the Soul, a soul magic spell that enhances the caster. You spend an hour once a day to gain a +2 bonus on any ability score, and that lasts all day. So basically you have a +2 bonus to the score, +1 to the modifier, that you can change daily. There is Duck Duck Goose, a spell made by Smiles. A number of times a day equal to your dexterity, you can ignore an attack of opportunity outright. There's a tome labeled Recovery Coma. Inside of combat, once per combat, you may choose to fall unconscious for any number of rounds up to your Constitution score, and then you heal 1d6 plus your Constitution for every round spent unconscious when you reawaken.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a nap right here, guys.
You choose to take a nap in the middle of combat, and when the rounds
I'm
are
gonna take a
done,
nap right here.
it pops again.
Take a nap now.
I'm gonna take a nap right here. Okay.
And then
Good
the
night.
last tome is a tome that can be cast multiple times on multiple people, but it costs gold to cast. It is called The Comeback Kid. For 10,000 gold pieces, if you die from trauma, you come back within 6 seconds at 25% max HP. It can only be used once per person. It is a warding spell.
That's expensive.
There are also 2 golden spoons
Okay.
that radiate magical effects, 10 standard god tokens, and 5 clown tokens.
shit.
It was a major side quest line you completed. Plus saving Thoth's tome, actually saving it. Big boot.
You were really not wanting us to save that tome.
It was not meant to be easy.
You're welcome, Mushroom Man. Oh.
All right, well, thanks, Thoth. We're gonna leave now.
Please do. I have much cleaning to do. Oh, and Never Return, Hidden Library, Bard for Mortals. You know the deal. In fact, I'm probably going to move it after this.
Okay.
That would probably be wise.
Yeah, I think you should definitely move it. But like the never return,
Thanks. I
how
didn't
hard?
ask for your guys'.
How hard is the never? Like, because we might need to come back and talk to you
I'm
eventually.
just saying, never say never. You know, you ever listen to Justin
certain
TImberwood?
knowledge may be permitted with payment.
Sounds good. Soft never. All right, we're gonna go.
Soft never. Got it.
He's saying like he's grateful but yelling friends.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is.
We will be.
You guys get
We're
on the
heroes.
ship and head out. Grant just keeps mumbling to himself. Didn't really
So,
do anything.
buddy, how'd it go in there?
The new ghosts, all very fresh. They talked to me. They were very angry. They said obscene things about you. They don't like you guys very much at all, but you are directly responsible for most of their deaths. Some of the others, just general ghosts making their way around through the area and just passing through. They all want to say something. They all have something to say. They all want my attention. They all say that something needs done. There's things going on. But I need to be warned. I don't want to be warned. I don't want to know it. I don't want to know what's going on. I can't help with anything. And it just starts devolving as he continues.
All right, buddy, let's put your music back in.
I say we try to teach him how to fight.
I think that's a terrible plan. He has a use, and the use just hasn't been necessary yet.
Saying he can get
That's-
a nice depressed smack in the face.
Because I also feel like the more we push him to use this, the more insane he becomes.
Well, that's
And
the thing.
like,
We're not pushing him to use it. He just does it.
It is
always-
one of the
it
sport
can't-
towns that you've seen before in like Mo and stuff,
Can't be turned off.
that he does not know how to turn it off. It is a constant effect.
Yeah, but he also is not actively trying to turn him up. And at some point, I need him to do that. There is a plan in place. It just needs...
I haven't tried this before.
Don't make him turn it up.
No, I'm not gonna fucking make him turn it up.
If we get him on a workout routine.
I want to
so
ask.
we're talking
I'm just gonna ask
basic
Adara, like, if she
push-ups
knows
and
any ways
sit-ups.
that we can help this kid.
I don't really know how my own magical talent works. Anti-magic effects certainly would turn it off. It's just a magical talent.
So we can get him like a little necklace of anti-magic.
I'm sure you guys figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already
pay
talked
for
about that.
permanent
It was
It seems much
just
happier in the
a
future.
very expensive enchantment, and none of us had the goal to do it at the time.
It is a very expensive enchantment to have constantly active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little head bubble. Just a real small bubble.
Just a necklace, bro. He just needs to wear a necklace. He should get some nice, nice
immediate
threads.
ideas as to where you're going to distribute some of those tomes to before we close out?
So, I definitely think that the Pack for Blood thing, that should be you. Because, like, why
You would
not
benefit the most from it.
get your HP up to 300?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, dude, especially if there's like a pack of smalls and I have the breath attack.
Just bump your HP up by like fucking 30 in a single fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
okay.
when it says like an enemy, is it like active combat, or can homie just run around stomping on ants and that counts? Like, how are we?
It has to be something with a meaningful enough soul to produce the effect.
Copy.
So if I get pissed off at a wasp, it won't work?
No.
Yeah.
No. Vermin, it will not work with very minor animals. It
Okay.
will not work with.
Yeah.
But you know, you're fighting a motivated deer. Sure.
Motivated deer.
You go turn into a dragon and you fly over some helpless village and you just ice villagers. Sure. Those are
Bad.
people. People have souls.
Sweet. Okay, ice.
Fly over Goldshire real
Alright.
quick.
Great souls.
What does it do
Most
again?
of them.
Well, yeah.
So you get
In the spirit.
You get 1 HP per enemy slain up to a maximum of, you said, half your HP?
Half of your theoretical max.
Okay.
Of your natural max. So right
Bad.
now, you're gonna have to do some math. You're gonna have to calculate not what your total HP is, what your maximum HP is right now, but if you did not take hit point damage from the shadow monster, and if you would roll 12 maximum on every single one of your hit die, what that number would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that is a permanent boost to your...
And it's half of that.
And then you can get up to half of that as a permanent boost to your hit points.
Permanent.
Yes.
Like even after the round.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big boy. It's a big boy spell.
I could
It
get
is a very big boy spell.
How long does it last?
Yes.
Okay.
Permanent.
It is a permanent effect.
Okay.
These are all banned spells for humanity to have for one reason or another. That Smiles is now unleashed upon you.
So,
Bet.
I would like the recovery coma. I die a lot.
That's a good one.
Is that okay?
yeah.
Okay, I'm taking the recovery coma.
Could I take that,
You want the glass cannon?
I was going to take that forceful charge and the glass cannon.
You want those two?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's fitting.
I want Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah, that's cool. Cause I thought about it, but I can just acro out of all of them anyways. So.
Alright.
Reroll
Then I
all
guess
damage.
I'll take. Let's give T shielded,
Yeah.
and then
Meditation of the soul remains.
yes.
Yeah, we'll probably also give that to
You
T.
think T
Because that is...
a +2 on an ability score.
Yeah. Once
I-
a day you can change
You
it.
can change which ability score daily.
So. This is me being selfish, but T wasn't here tonight. And so if only one person gets one thing, that's the cost of not being here. You guys both get 2, I would like 2, and then T gets 1, and then... And yeah,
No, I don't give a
she
shit.
wasn't here.
Okay. They are claimed.
What does Duck Duck do?
Duck
Goose
Duck
do again?
Goose, you ignore any attacks of opportunity. Or not any, but up to...
Up to your dexterity.
Yes.
Is that like per round?
No, per day.
Per day. Got it.
A dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Okay. It's like, oh.
They'll never touch me.
And then I guess to make up for T not getting 2 books, we give T 5 clown tokens. And then split the god tokens.
Give her 5 clown tokens and 1 god token.
No. We can each take 2 god tokens and then T gets 3. She only got 1 book.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's whatever.
Okay, so this is...
And then the golden spoons will just community pile those, kind of a thing. Does somebody want to hold them? And
I'll
then
hold the spoons.
Figure
you
out
can
what
hold
they
the
do.
spoons.
I want the spoons.
I mean, fucking on our flight back, we have a Grugnug and Amelia.
No, no.
He wants it to be a surprise.
No, that's what that's.
Well, who has the spoons right now?
I will let you guys know next time on Mad King. Not next week, but the week after. After
Not
New
next
Year's.
week.
Not next week, because I'm out of town. I'm in Florida.
Copy.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Have
night.
a good one.
Good night.